Hello and welcome! This video is about making everything in your cookbook. Now it's repetitious. You're meant to tap on the links in the video's description below on the recipe you want to see, how it's made, and how to get the ingredients. But if you want to watch the whole video, that's fine. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Here we go. So first up is flour, and we need to get improved wheat seed. So we're gonna go to our vendor and get that. So it's the seed vendor, Mokasa. There we go. And when you're there, just tap on shop and scroll down. It's the improved section she has, and it's the very first one, improved wheat seed. So we'll go ahead and tap on that. And I do hope that you have the silver to buy these things. If not, just save up. So there it is. We'll buy 50 of it. Confirm. It's 250,000 silver. And there we go. So let's go ahead and head back to our camp. And right there, the icon. Just tap on that. And go. Here we go. So now that we're back, we'll go gather and farm, tap on the wheat seed, tap on a person to do it, and start. Now if you have the endurance and you don't want to wait 18 hours, you can complete it. It is 273, so we'll just go ahead and do that. And 134 wheat is now in our inventory. So let's go ahead and go back to our cookbook and make that flour. So the menu, cooking, there's flour, it's already highlighted, there it is. Let's go ahead and it takes 5 to make 1, so we'll just tap cook, and here we go. And there you go. You have your flour. It will be important for many other things. Moving on. And next up is pasta. So it looks like it takes 1 flour. So we're going to take you through that process, even though it's the previous thing for flour. You know, we showed you how to make flour, so we'll do it one more time. So we need improved wheat seed. So let's go out and go to the seed vendor. Yep, tap on that. And there's the seed vendor, Mokasa. The seed vendor is in any town, not just this person. So you scroll up, you want improved wheat seed. And we'll just tap on that, buy some, like 50. You know, you can do this in mass quantity for what ingredient and food you like. So you don't have to just buy 50. When you go back to your camp, you go to gather and farm, tap on farm. There we go, there we go, tap on farm. And wheat seed right here. Now, you don't have to have just one person doing it. You can actually do multiple people in your camp. You'll get a heck of a lot more wheat, and it will increase the food cost. But for this video, we'll just keep sticking to one person because we have the endurance to complete it real quick. So there it is. So now we have our wheat. So let's go ahead and make that flour. We need 5 wheat to make 1 flour, as we said in the previous section. There we go. And there we go. So now that ingredient is ready, we can go back and tap on pasta, and we just need 1 of it. So let's go ahead and cook it. Yep, it was there, and cook and confirm. Now, why it says I get 2 might be my level of cooking. I'm just guessing. But once this is done, and there you have it, there is your pasta. And on to the next one. And next up is cooking oil. So it looks like for cooking oil, we need, tap on this, need improved corn seed. So we'll go ahead and go to our vendor here. It's the seed vendor, tap on it, scroll all the way down for improved corn seed. There it is. And we'll buy some of it. How much you buy is up to you. I'm just going to throw 50 in there. Yeah, why not? And buy. So we'll head back to our camp. And there we go. Tap on the camp icon and tap go. So once you're back at the camp, you want to go to gather and farm at the bottom of the screen. So tap on that and tap on farm. And we wanted corn, so tap on the corn seed. And you can have everyone giving you corn, but for the video I'm just going to have one person do corn. So Antonio's up. Watch out for their faces, so you want them to be happy with a green face. And we have the endurance to just complete it, so we'll just tap complete. 139 corn is now in our inventory, so let's go make it. Back to the cookbook. There we go. Tap on cooking and tap cook. And there we go. And it's just that easy. The only thing is the time it takes to get the actual product. So we can tap on this to see that we got our cooking oil. And next up is whipped cream. So this is different. It requires two different ingredients. Fresh milk. You get that from an animal called a guanaco or a sheep. You need these things called rits that you need to buy from a vendor. And for this one, it's a rit for a chicken. So you need a chicken for fresh eggs. So let's go out, and you would go to the livestock vendor in any town. So when you get there, you go tap on shop, and there it is right there, rit for a chicken, sheep, and guanaco. So it's your choice. The guanaco and the sheep will give you what you need, which is the milk, but the chicken is the only thing that gives you the eggs. So we'll just buy 50 of that. And we do the guanaco because it's larger quantity and you get more meat, and you saw it was in my camp, in my ranch. So we'll go ahead and return to our camp, tap on go, and we'll come over here to the ranch, and you'll see that I have a list. When you tap on it, normally for me, I have all guanaco and one chicken, and that's maximum capacity of 40 slots. So each livestock takes up certain slots, like 3 for the guanaco and 1 for the chicken. So we'll just, there it is. For the guanaco, it's 3 slots. It takes 48 hours. You can collect, cooldown is 11, and it gives you fresh milk of 2 or 3. And for the chicken, duration 24 hours, 8 hours cooldown, gives you fresh eggs times 1. So you might want to have a little more chicken than guanaco. See? So I'm waiting to be able to butcher or even to collect. But once you have that item or those items, then we can come back here to whipped cream. And we have it. So we'll just tap cook and get our item. So it will be 1 whipped cream that comes out of it. You can make more. It's up to you. You can do the batch cooking. And there it is. It will be necessary for other foods and things you want to make later. Let's move on. And next up is butter. So this one takes milk, fresh milk. And what you need is a rit for a guanaco or a sheep to produce the milk. And you also need to put it in your ranch. So the sheep produces times 2, and the guanaco more expensive to purchase, but it's times 2 or times 3. And that's why I go with guanaco when possible. So let's go out to our livestock vendor, which is right here, livestock vendor. Mena, I think that's how you say it. And there are the Ritz, so you just tap on which one you want to do, sheep or guanaco. But, just to be thorough, we're going to buy 50 sheep and 50 Ritz for guanaco. Now, these are like paper contracts that create the sheep or the guanaco. So, we'll head back to our camp, and you will need to have a ranch created for being able to place these animals. It's under at the bottom for build, but when you have your ranch, you tap on it, go to manage, and you can see what I already have, but you come here to place livestock and choose which one you want. You want the guanaco or the sheep. So whichever one you're going to go with, notice how much your capacity is. Guanaco is 3 slots. I think the sheep is 2. Yep. And that's how I have it. All guanaco and 1 chicken. So once you place it in, then we can go back to the cookbook. And once you have it, then we go back to the butter. And there it is. Just takes 1 fresh milk to make 1 butter. So we'll just tap on cook. Yep. And here we go. I really like this screen. I think they did a really good job with the background and animation. And there it is. I think I get 2 because of my cooking level, but there is butter. So let's move on to the next one. Here we go. And the next one up is called cheese. So when we tap on it, we see that it is fresh milk. And to get that, you need to buy these Ritz for a guanaco or a sheep. So we need to go to our vendor, and that is the livestock vendor. So Mena, there she is. Tap on her for shop, and there's sheep or guanaco. Personally, I would choose guanaco because it's more milk. But once you get that, once you purchase them, then you come back here to your camp, and you go to your ranch. You will need to have a ranch in your camp. You tap on it, tap on Manage Ranch, and then you tap on Place Livestock, and you apply the sheep or the guanaco, whichever one you want. But after a length of time, they will produce milk, and you'll be able to receive that just normally, or tap Harvest if you wanted to. So once you have it, then you come back, and you tap on Cheese, and you have it, and you can just tap Cook. It just needs 1 milk, fresh milk. And again, I think the guanaco gives you a larger quantity of milk for your effort, so it's up to you. And once it's done, congratulations, there you go. There is your item, cheese. It will be needed for many other things. And next up is the big conversation about fish fillets, or fillets, or however you say it, fillets. There's 4 of them, and they're different grades. This is gray. This one next down is green. So they're higher tiers of fish. The next one down is blue. You tap on it, there's blue. And the last one is purple. So see, it's purple. So what this means is you need to fish out in the world to get these different grades of fish to make these different versions of fillets. So you can go to Balenos and Velia. So you'll see here it says there's a fishing zone right there. And that lets you know, hey, this is where I'm going to go and I want to fish. But I really don't know what kind of fish I'm going to get here, but I will give you a lot of help in that department. Just hang in there with me. So when you're here, I just usually run down this mountain right here and get right over to the water and throw my fishing pole out. And I really should explain that. There's 2 types of fishing. There's one with a suit that you purchase from the Pearl Shop. It's a Splat Fisher's outfit or something. It looks like a fish outfit. When you have it and you equip it, then fishing is automatically done for you. It's a good investment if you have the budget for it, because you're always fishing. So what we're doing here, whoops, I just used that up, is I want to show you that, hey, I caught a fish. It's a gray grade of fish, so I need a lot more of those. And you don't want to store the food, otherwise you're kind of throwing away the food in a different direction. So you want to hold on to it. So we come over here to cooking, and we can see if we scroll down to the fish fillets, the first one where it's gray, we could see that we have 2 so far from our fishing efforts. Oh, by the way, if you didn't have that uniform to autofish, it would be a manual fishing game. So you can also come here to Serendia and Heidel, see, has a fishing zone. And after you're here, there's a bridge you could be on. And I just cut right into it where I'm fishing. So look, there's a blue fish, a blue grade of fish that you can have. So don't worry, I will show you a really neat website that allows you to know where to go and when to fish when you're trying to get certain grades of fish, you know, different colors, because at locations it's like, you know, green, gray, and that's all you get. So over here we have 6 gray, we have 5 green. We've been fishing. I wanted to show this to you. This is the interface. When you're selecting to make something, you have all this that you caught, so you can choose to save some or use others. So just use the plus and minuses to select what you want to use. I'm going to hold on to a little more crustacean carps. I think that's how you say it. And you could batch cook. But I didn't have enough. I was off by 1 fish. Look at that. Just 1 more green fish, and I could have cooked 2 of these green grade fish fillets. Fillets? Oh man, that's gonna bother me all day. I should Google that. Anyway, so here we go. Now that we have it, let's go over to this website. I am going out on a limb promoting this. It's called bdmbase.ru, but when you look for fishing for BDM, it's the only guy or gal that put in the work, literally the hard work to show you. If you go to this location, this is the fish and the different grades that I got in Balanos. I mean, this person deserves a round of applause, because this is a heck of a lot of work that they did. So, you know, bdmbase.ru certainly deserves respect. And so you can scroll down, see there's Serendia. You can go to the different locations and see the different grades. You know, just Calpheon, Caranda Ridge, they really went a lot of spots. Not all the spots, but a lot of spots. Who knows? Maybe they updated it. It is kind of an old post, but it's still accurate. If you go to these locations, I mean, gosh, look at that. South Medea is crazy. If you go to these locations and you go to the fishing spots, that's what you are to expect. Alright, so let's move on. And next up is Smelt Fillets, or fillets, however you want to say that. This one is going to take a bit of explaining, excuse me. So you need to fish for this in the snow regions. So I don't want to shock you, but we need to take a trip. We need to go to Everfrost. You will need to unlock Everfrost so you can even get into it if you wish to do this recipe. So when you are able to get there, now it's not fair, I'm using a save point and you're like, I don't know where you're at. So let's go ahead and open the map to give you an idea. Yeah, it just says Everfrost. Doesn't really say the name of the town or where the heck I'm at. But you see that fish icon in the top? that's where you want to be. You want to be in a location that has something like that. So if we tap on Everfrost, now I bundled, real bad by covering up the name. It's something guard post. Just look at where it's at on the map and the landmass and how it's designed to know where you need to go. And at the bottom right corner, make sure you tap zone. So you start off, whoops, I don't want to go there. You start off at the top left corner of the map and just make your way and move down. And when you see this area, this is where I'm talking about. There could be more fishing areas across this map. I don't know, but I want to show you this. So I was ready to ride off and go. All right, so when you're here, you basically run out to the front. I know there's so much stuff in the way. So you run out, hang a right, and when you get to this area, it's what's called ice fishing. That lake is gonna freeze now. Hey, look at that, it's all frozen. How about that? So when you're there, she will automatically, or your character will automatically dig or open a hole, and it allows you the moment where you're ready. You can just tap on the fishing icon to begin or to start. So I'm just trying to get a good camera position with a nice scenery. There we go. Okay, here we are. So let's go ahead and tap that. Now, when you're fishing, again, if you have a fishing outfit, it'll auto fish. If you don't, there might be a mini game of fishing you need to do. It's fine. Choose which one you want to do. If you want to get the outfit, it is real money, and if it's in your budget, that's fine. If not, just do the mini game and get your fish. I coincidentally got a crystallized smelt on my first try. That's amazing. So let's keep fishing here and see what other kind of fish we pull up. And we get, there we go. And, well, see, it's a low grade. It's the lowest grade. It is color of gray, the grade of fish. So, but it's okay. This location will produce the crystal smelt that you need, and it's just a matter of enjoying the fishing, or if you are fortunate enough to have the outfit that does the auto fishing, then you can just let your character sit there and fish, and you can go watch a movie or something. And you'll have crystal smelt in your inventory when you come back. And let's see, there we go. There's another one, and there you go. And now that you know that you have it, so let's go back to our cookbook and scroll down to Smelt Fillets and tap on that and tap cook, and here we go. Now this is an item that can be helpful for many other things, so make as many as you wish. So tap there, and there it is. See, used for cooking. Let's move on. And next up is, let's scroll down. It is cuts of meat. So you just tap on that, and you tap to see what it says. It says you obtain it by butchering. It's an action you do with your guanaco, sheep, or chicken that you have in your camp in your ranch. So first things first is we need to acquire these things. You need to go to livestock vendor. So that's Maina or anyone in town that's a livestock vendor. You would tap to buy any of these things, the Ritz, and it's your choice, whatever you want to do, but guanaco does give you the most meat, raw meat, but it is more expensive. So when you're in your camp, come over here to your ranch, and you tap on it, and you go to manage ranch, and you're looking for, when you place your animals, the time to expire, so you have the option to butcher them. It'll be highlighted in white, and you can tap on that to create cuts of meat or the raw meat. But if you need more, you tap on place livestock and your choice, chicken, guanaco, or sheep. Whichever way you want to do it, just be aware of the capacity of how many animals you could put in your ranch. So, once you have what you need and you butcher them, that sounds so rural, so harsh. You have your cuts of meat, you have your raw meat, there it is, and then you cook it to get cuts of meat. So we'll just do that. I know, it all sounds so cruel, but it's a material and an item in this game, and that's life there. So there you go, cuts of meat. Let's move on. And the next one is bacon. So I apologize, I'm going to shortcut this for the people that just tap the link to know how to make bacon. Tap on the link for cuts of meat first to learn how that works. You need that to make the bacon. See, cuts of meat. And we're now on bacon. When you have those cuts of meat, you just need one to make bacon. And you go ahead and tap cook, and it is done. I know this is very quick and very fast. You didn't show me anything, but I did tell you you need to watch the link before for cuts of meat. And when you have that material, then you can easily do what I'm doing now and get yourself some bacon. And there you have it. So let's go ahead and move on. And next up is dried strawberries. So you need improved strawberry seeds, and we need to go to the seed vendor to get it. See? Seed vendor, improved strawberry seeds, or seed, excuse me. So let's go ahead and get out and go to any town, and you see here that there's a seed vendor. That's her right there, Mokasa. So we'll just tap on shop and scroll down all the way to where it shows. There it is, improved strawberry seed. So we'll buy some. There we go. Okay. And now we're ready to go back to our camp. So we'll tap on the camp icon. Here we go. And when we're here, I almost went to the ranch. I was like, whoops, no, that's not where you need to go. You need to go to farm. So you tap on farm, and here is the strawberry seed. We'll use Antonio and go ahead and just tap start. And it takes 18 hours, but if you want to speed that up and you have the stamina, go for it. 54 strawberries are now in your inventory. So let's go back to cooking and scroll down. And we only need one strawberry to make a dried strawberries item. So we're just going to do a batch cook and make 10 of them because we can. So once it is done, there we go. And we can tap on it and see that it is a material that you need to make other things, and it's for cooking. So let's move on. Here we go. Next one's called Braised Fish. And you already learned how to do fish fillets. That's the green ones. And it looks like we need some onion, improved onion seed. And we need some pepper. This is new, improved pepper seed. And also this one, garlic. So you need improved garlic seed. So it looks like we will be visiting the seed vendor for sure. So we're here at the seed vendor. That's her right there, Mokasa. So just tap on shop and scroll down. You want the things that are called improved. Oh, whoops. Oh, we gotta go back. Here we go. So scroll up. And let's see, what was those things again? It was pepper seed, so 50 of that. Okay. And garlic seed, 50 of that. And I think it was onion. So let's see, yep. and 50 onion. So there we go. Okay, so now I don't believe I'm going to take you through the getting and creating of the green fish fillet. Just know that if you want, click the link on fish fillet and you can see how to get yourself a green one. But we come back to farm and we're going to get some of the seed products that we bought. So we'll just have Antonio do onion. And again, if you have more, it costs more food, but you get more onion. So if you want to stock up on a lot of it, you can. So we got that, and Harkun, we'll do pepper. And for garlic, we'll have Phil Goose do that one. So there we go. And we do have the stamina to complete this. Not everyone would, but if you have the time to wait, I'd suggest go for it. If not, well, you may have to craft some stamina potions. So now that we have those 3 ingredients, let's go back to our cookbook and the brown tab now, and for braised fish, and we have all those things. Just tap confirm and off she goes. So with these meals, you're going to see benefits now. It's not just ingredients. So we'll tap on it, and there it is. Recover 4,000 hit points instantly. So let's move on. Next up is cream cheese bagel. And the ingredients are all things that you have already made from the first page. So we've learned how to make flour. If you don't know how to do all this, just go back, tap the link for flour, and learn how it's done. Same with cooking oil. And the last one is cheese. So there it is, from fresh milk. So now that you should have all these ingredients, just tap cook and you get 1 cream cheese bagel. And of course the rewards for it, the benefits, let's tap on it and see what we get. 6,000 HP. Moving on. And next up is French toast. So all the ingredients, almost all, are things that you have learned to make from the first page, like flour, and then the next one is butter. You've learned how to make that. If not, just tap on the link in the description below to learn how to make it. And then this one, eggs. So we learned how to do that. And so the last one I want to talk about in detail. So let's go ahead and go to that. And that is this. It is called Fragrant Honey. You get it from Bloodkin Rush. What is Bloodkin Rush? Well, when you tap on your socials, you need to join a Bloodkin Rush. Just if you're in a guild, say, hey, I need a Bloodkin group. Or you can reach out to strangers and see if they need an extra. But you tap on Bloodkin. You can even do it through friends. And once you're in a Bloodkin group, affirming the pack gives you a nice bonus. But you would tap this thing down here, Bloodkin Rush, on the bottom right corner. But you need these passes. They're red passes that say Bloodkin Rush to do it. And when you have a pass, you need 3 people in your Bloodkin to be able to tap enter and go into it. So you'd invite them. You can have up to 5 people total, and 3 need to join you to get in. Don't forget the silver requirement, 100,000 silver. But once you're in and you do it, the rewards, one of them is the fragrant honey that you need. So we'll just cancel this because I don't have any passes right now. You get the passes through farming, just farming creatures. All right, there's French toast. And one more thing about those passes, you need to check that the monsters you're farming do drop the passes. So we'll go ahead and tap cook and let her do her thing. And we'll see what the rewards are for having it. Let's tap on it and see. Oh, what happened there? Oh, shoot. Maybe I'll tap in the book on the... there we go. Field Combat EXP plus 20 for 2 hours. Nice. And next up is Red Bean Sirutteok. Boy, did I butcher that. So, looks like you need improved rice seed. And the second item I'm going to be talking about a little bit more in detail, hopefully. So, first things first, we need to go to the seed vendor. So, that's her right here. Oh, let's get there. Okay, there we go. It is Mokasa. So, you just tap on shop when you're next to her. And if you're scrolling and you want to see where she's at, she's right here, seed vendor. Okay, tap on shop and scroll up to the rice. Let's see, it is the very last one. Improved rice seed, so go ahead and tap on that. We'll buy 50 of it. There we go. And that's how much silver it cost. So now that we have it, let's go back to our camp so we can have that ingredient. Believe it or not, I don't have that ingredient at all. So let's go. And so once you're here, you tap on gather and farm at the bottom. And then tap on farm. And let's go ahead and tap on the seed that we got right there. There we go. And we'll have, yeah. And we'll have Antonio do it. See, rice. And again, if you want more people on it to give you more rice, you certainly can. It'll take more food to get it going, but it's your option. I'm going to go ahead and complete this. 134 rice has been obtained. Nice. So let's get into the second ingredient now. So we'll go back to cooking. Tap on the brown tab, the second one. Red Bean Sirutteok. And so that ingredient is, now that we have the rice, it's called red bean. And you get it from the Black Shrine. Where is the Black Shrine? If you tap on this, you're seeing a window, you're like, I don't know what I'm looking at. But what this is Land of the Morning Light. So if you look at the rewards list for fighting this boss, red bean is the rewards. If you don't know how this all works, you can tap this icon right here to the right of the words Black Shrine, and it tells you about the Black Shrine and Land of the Morning Light. You have a quest. Excuse me, that's not correct. When you open the menu and you look to the far left, there's a Land of the Morning Light or something icon. You can tap on that. It's a square to get it started, to get into it. So you would do that. Once you're in, then you would come here and fight this boss, and the reward is red bean. So once you have it, now I acquired 3 of these through events and stuff, so I actually haven't gone there yet, but one day. But let's go ahead and cook it and see what the benefits are from it. She's almost done. There we go. And let's tap on it. It is food for workers. Gain 30,000 food upon use. Very nice. Moving on. And next up is fried crystal smelt. So a lot of the stuff you already know how to make from the first page. Like this one, the Smelt Fillets, that you did the ice fishing. So if you don't know how, just go to the link for the gold Smelt Fillets, and you know how to make flour and cooking oil. Once again, just look for the link in the description of the video to learn how to make those things if you haven't yet. And with that being said, hey, let's make one. By the way, this actually is something that a NPC in the game asked for, so it is important to make this object. 7,000 HP instantly. Very nice. Moving on. And next up is red bean porridge. Now we're going to repeat this from the last one. You need improved rice seed. So we need to get that from the seed vendor. And red bean. So I'll go into about Black Shrine and what that's all about. So first things first, let's go to our seed vendor and get some seeds. So let's get out of our camp. And in any town, you just tap on the top left corner to get the list of names, and you'll find this person right here, or a icon for the seed vendor. So in this town, Mokasa is the seed vendor. So in any town really, but you tap on shop, and we need rice, which is all the way at the bottom. There we go. And we'll just get some of it. There we go, 50, that's good. Okay, so let's go ahead and return back to our camp. And we'll get somebody, one of the workers, to get on that and make it. So there's the icon for the camp. And we're back in. So you want to tap on gather and farm at the bottom. Excuse me, at the bottom. Wow. Tap on farm. And then tap on rice, the icon. And there it is. And once again, you could assign more workers to give you rice. It takes more food in your storages to do it, but it's up to you. So I'm going to go ahead and just complete this. And there it is. 143 is now in our rice inventory. Now let's go ahead and go back to cooking, talk about the other item, which is red bean. So brown tab, red bean porridge. And here it is. As you can see, I don't have 3 of the red beans. And I don't think I will get it anytime soon. So what you do is you tap on it. And then you tap on Black Shrine. And to get right to the point, you need to unlock and go to Land of the Morning Light. Land of the Morning Light. If you tap on the menu, go all the way over to the left. You'll see the start for Land of the Morning Light. You go there and unlock it. And this help area also helps you too. It says once you go into Land of the Morning Light, you can now have access to Black Shrines. You beat these bosses. The rewards that they drop are red bean and all the details involved. So once you get 3 of them, then you can make this item. So let's at least see what the benefits are. Go back to cooking for the red bean porridge. So tap on that, tap on there it is, life exp plus 10% for 1 hour. Very nice. Let's move on. And next up is spicy pasta. So you already know how to make the pasta from the flour. If not, just go ahead and tap on the link in the description of this video below, where it says flour or for pasta, and you'll have it. Once you do have that ingredient, let's move on to the next one, which is hot pepper. So we do need those seeds. So let's go ahead and go to our seed vendor and get the improved hot pepper seeds. And like I said, all the links to make all the ingredients to make these foods is in the description below the video. Just tap on the one that you need a refresher on and go ahead and make those things, and you'll be able to make this dish. So we come here to Mokasa, our seed vendor. There she is. So we tap on shop, and this time we need improved, I think it's hot pepper, improved hot pepper seed. There it is. So we'll just get some of that. And there we go. And confirm. See how much silver it is? Wow. 1 million. I know I have a lot of silver, but still, that seems like a lot to me. Okay. So we'll go back to our camp. And let's go ahead and get one of our camp workers to get us this seed. So we'll gather and farm. Go to farm. And hot pepper seed. There it is. Tap on that. Antonio is on the case, so we'll go ahead and tap on him. And see, 18 hours instead of 3 days. And I have the stamina to quickly do this, so we'll just tap on complete. I mean, you know, do you want to wait 18 hours? I don't. So there it is. So let's go back to cooking. And go back to the brown tab, the second one, go down to spicy pasta. And so now we have the pasta, we have the pepper, whipped cream. You learned how to make this from the first page for ingredients. If you tap on the red tab, and there it is, whipped cream. Just if you don't know, the links are there. So let's go back. And now that you have whipped cream, let's get our last seed, which is, I think it was mushroom. Yep, improved mushroom mycelium. So we need to go back to the seed vendor. I mean, I could have got both those seeds at the same time, but hey, why not? Repetition, it's good. So let's go to the mushroom. There it is. It's the oddball. It looks like a cotton ball. Anyway, tap on that. And let's get 50 of that. And buy. So now we need to go back to our camp. And we need a camp worker. So the icon up there, tap on that. The camp worker needs to get that for us. So we come here to gather and farm. And farm. And put a worker on it. So there it is. Tap on the mushroom. I just don't know why it says 3 days from a default. Nobody's working on it. So there it is. We'll complete it. We have the stamina to do so. And 48 is now in our inventory. And we can make this item. So let's go ahead and go back to our cookbook and see what the benefits are for this dish. So the middle tab, the brown one, and spicy pasta. So let's go ahead and cook one. There we go. Yeah, I really do like this backdrop. I think they did a really good job. Okay, now let's tap on it, and it is recover 8,000 HP instantly. Very, very nice. Moving on. And next up is meat roll-ups. Now this is the actual one that I use to get the certificate. You need bacon. If you don't know how to make that, just look at the links below the video and tap on bacon. It'll show you what you need to do and how to make the bacon item. You do need cuts of meat and how that works. So let's move on to the next ingredients, which is we need this one right here, which is lettuce. Yep, we need improved lettuce seed. So we could have gotten all three of them, but one at a time. So let's go out to our seed vendor. In any town, there is a seed vendor. Look for this icon next to them. For Mokasa, that's the icon you're looking for. And in the top left corner, you can also expand this out and you can see seed vendor, and you tap there and you can go right to her, but we're already there. So when you're in, just tap on shop and we're looking for lettuce. There it is, improved lettuce seed. So we'll tap on that and get some, like 50. That's fine. It's 600,000 silver, not a problem. So let's go back to our camp and have one of our workers get on that and get us the lettuce from the seeds. So once we're in our camp, we'll tap on gather and farm, and then tap on farm. And now we'll look for it. There it is, lettuce. So we'll have, Antonio? I guess so. He's yellow face, not green, so we've been pushing Antonio pretty hard in this video. So now that we have our lettuce, let's go ahead and go back to the cookbook and see what else we need. And back to meat roll-ups. So we need, looks like we got the lettuce, so now we need mushroom. So back to the seed vendor. And you would know this off the top of your head if this is what you're going for. I need lettuce, mushroom, and onion. And you just get those things in mass quantity. But for repetition, for new people, the repetition is very much needed. So come over here, and it's this item right here. Onion seed. So we'll get some of that. And, oh, where'd it go? It was the mushroom, right there. Improved mushroom mycelium. There it is. I hope I said that right. Mycelium, maybe? Anyway, when you have it, now let's go back to our camp. And let's go back to Gather and Farm at the bottom and tap on Farm. And let's get some camp workers on that. As you can see, Antonio is mad. Let's get Phil Goose on it. Poor guy. Had him solo farm everything. I think he wants a break. So let's go back to our cooking and the brown tab, meat roll-ups. So yeah, it was onion. I almost had somebody work on something that wasn't onion. So there's the onion. And how about that guy? Merchantry. Not doing merchantry, are we? They're doing cooking and farming. So we're just going to tap to complete them quickly. And now we have these ingredients. So now we can go back to our cookbook and back into the meat roll-ups. So, oh, right. We're going to encourage and greet all so that Antonio's not mad with us anymore. Poor guy. Alright, so go to the brown tab, all the way down to meat roll-ups. Now we have all these ingredients. Tap cook and see what the benefits are for having the meat roll-ups. And like I said, I collect at least 3,000-4,000 of it, and then I try for a shot at that certificate because you need the #1 spot. 10,000 HP is what you recover. Excellent. Let's move on. And now it's time to talk about Special Valencian Meal. You need a cooking certificate and you need to be #1 to get it. But before that, you need to make these things. Braised fish. And if you recall, these are food items that you already know how to make. If you don't, look at the links below the video on how to make each of these dishes. And it will show you all the way down to the ingredients. And we just got through doing meat roll-ups, so yes, we have all of these things. And let's see what it gives you. You need the Royal Cooking Certificate. It recovers 35% of max HP, which is really nice, and it also helps your party members receive health as well. But to get the Royal Chef Certificate, you can only use it, it's valid only after 6 days of having it, so you need to be prepared with a lot of stuff you want to make this meal. You need to have a lot of it ready to go because you have 6 days to make as much as you can, and then you need the certificate again. So, how do you get the certificate? Let's go and show you. You can go to my website, or my YouTube channel, excuse me. You can come here to the magnifying glass, the search bar, and tap in cooking. And the very first thing that comes up, well, for now, is this right here, the race to be in the top 15 for Black Desert Mobile. And it shows you what it took for me to get the top spot. So once again, it's to unlock the Royal Cooking Certificate. So I highly, highly recommend that you watch this video so you can understand what you need to do and plan to get that Royal Cooking Certificate so you can make this meal, if that is what you want to do. And I'm gonna just zip through the video real quick to show you. I believe somewhere in there I showed the point values for each of the foods, but looking at the rank and rewards, you can see I turned in 4.3 million points worth, and the people below me were at 2. So I was a little overbearing on that. I could have done 3, maybe 2.5, but there's no way for you to know. So better safe than sorry. And let's move on. And next up is Nutritious Hay. We're now on the green tab, and the ingredients to make it are things you know how to make, which is wheat from improved wheat seed, and from corn from improved corn seed. If you don't know how to make these things, look at the links below this video, tap on it, and it will teach you. So what we're going to do is show you that you go to a seed vendor to get these seeds. So that's her right there. And in the top left corner, you can also scroll down See seed vendor, Mokasa, there you go. So once you're there, tap on her. And we needed improved wheat seed. So there it is, right? Well, there's corn seed and there's the wheat seed. So we'll get some of each. Okay, and now for the other one. So we are showing this to you just to be thorough. If this is the first link you're tapping on and you're like, I just don't know what to do, we're being as thorough as we can to show you so you can do it as well. Okay, now go back to your camp. Let's go into cooking. And let's, oops, no, that was too soon. We go to gather and farm. Wow, done a few of these. Farm. And now we need to do the wheat and the corn. So Harkun is going to do the wheat, and the corn will be Antonio, our super farmer. So we'll just go ahead and finish this out since we have the stamina to do that. Okay, and now we have these items in our inventory, so we can now go back and cook that item. Go back to our cookbook and the green tab. There we go. And these are all things for your pets and horse, as you can see in the icon. So we'll go ahead and cook this and see what the benefits of Nutritious Hay is. I think let's batch cook 10 of them. Why not? Right. And there we go. Let's tap on it, and it says can be used in your stable for 400,000 horse EXP. Very nice. Let's move on. And next up is high quality nutritious hay. And you'll notice that all the ingredients are simple things that we have done. I don't think we've done the carrots, so let's go ahead and we needed wheat, we needed corn, improved corn seed, so wheat seed, corn seed, and improved carrot seed are the 3 things we need to get from the seed vendor in town. So let's get out of our camp, and in any town you go to the seed vendor, and there she is. Now it's not always going to be Mokasa, it's just going to be a different name, different look, but they will be a seed vendor. So you just tap on them and tap on shop. Tap on them to get to them, and then tap on shop when you're there. So let's go ahead and get the things we need. So wheat seed, we'll just get 50 of that. Okay, buy that. Next one was improved corn seed, so we'll get 50 of that. Yep, and buy it. And the last one was improved carrot seed, so we'll go ahead and buy 50 of that. And we have our 3 ingredients. So now we'll go back to our camp, have our camp workers farm that or create those items for us. So we're now back into our farm, or excuse me, our camp, and tap on gather and farm, and then farm. And now we can place Harkun to do wheat for us. And we'll tap on the corn, and Antonio will do the corn. And for the carrots, Phil Goose will be the person to do the carrot. So we'll just tap start, and we have the stamina to complete them. I don't want you to wait around for 18 hours. I say, hey, we're finally done. Are you there? So let's go ahead and get all these ingredients in to our inventory, and now we can make the item. So let's go back out, go to our cookbook, and tap on that, tap on cooking, and the green tab, and high quality nutritious hay, and we have what we need. Let's tap cook and see what the benefits are from having this item in our inventory. And here we go, and it is can be used in your stable for 1,200,000 horse EXP. Wow, very nice. Let's move on. And next up is carrot confit. Now, I've never made one of these before, but the ingredients shouldn't be too hard, and I need to explain the third one very well. So first things first, we need to get seeds from the seed vendor for carrots and cinnamon. So we haven't done cinnamon yet. And this third item, high quality almond, we will talk to you about in detail. So first things first, and that's the seeds. So let's get out of our camp. And in any town is a seed vendor. So in this town, her name is Mokasa, so we'll just go to her. And if you've been watching this video, yep, we've been at Mokasa all the time. So when you get to her and you tap on her shop, let's go ahead and get what we need. So we needed corn. Okay. And I think it was cinnamon. Nope, it wasn't carrot. Was it carrot? I better go back and look. I'm getting blurry-eyed from all these recipes. Carrot. Oh, we didn't need the corn. It's just carrot and cinnamon. How about that? Oops. So carrot and cinnamon. So now we're starting from scratch and we're getting the cinnamon. Okay. And I believe we already bought the carrot before we oopsed. So I don't know if, yeah, I think we did. So we should be good. Let's go back to our camp. And let's go to gather and farm. And once again, we need carrot and cinnamon. So there's the carrot. Harkon will do that. And there's the cinnamon. And Antonio will do that. Ooh, he's starting to get a little upset with farming all the time. So we'll go ahead and just use our stamina to complete them and get the items right away. So there they are. And now let's talk about that third item, the high quality almond. Go back to the green tab, carrot confit. So now we got that and that, and here is the third one, high quality almond. You get this from the Media Merchant Union Delivery. So that is a lady in all the towns that you would then work with. Her name is Lucy Bencomb. Same name, all towns. So the way that this works, obviously I can't move while I'm in my camp. So we're gonna tap on her name in the top left corner. Lucy Bencomb, there she is. Second one, there it is. Okay, so I want to make this point clear. I have a lot of almonds, and that is because I've just given her one item. Just one. So it's this called cooking delivery. You tap on that. You could talk to her if you want. She's like, yeah, be quick about it. You know, she's a little snippy. But you tap on cooking delivery and you don't have to give a lot. You could if you want to for the rank and rewards. But if you're after that almond, then I just give her like a bagel or a fried smelt or something. Just one of something. And I would get the almond as the standard reward. As you can see, that's how much it takes if you're after the #1 spot for the Royal Chef Certificate. And there's the high quality almond. So every Monday, you would come to her after giving her something during the week. Then on Monday, you come to her, you get this reward, the Union reward, and it will have an almond in it. And that is it. So once you have the almond, then you can go back and craft this cooking item. Okay? And I wanted to stress that so you're not thinking, oh, I gotta cook so many things to be able to get this almond. No, you don't. Look at that. I'm 476 and I still get the almond every Monday. So let's go ahead and go back out. Go back to our, go to our cookbook. Green tab. Carrot confit. And we have what we need. I mean, look at how many I have. I have 1,459. I'm not hurting. And I've just been giving one. So, We'll make a batch of it because I honestly don't know what it does. I really don't. But we will use it, of course. And here we go. Let's go ahead and tap, see what it says, and it is: use this while taming a wild horse for a chance of instant success. Ooh, very nice, especially for those higher tiered horses. Let's move on. And next up is strawberry salad. So what we're going to do is show you how to make the dried strawberries. We need strawberry seed to get that going, so we'll go through all that. And we need, if you go to the red tab and you scroll all the way down to dried strawberries as an ingredient, it takes strawberries and you need the strawberry seed. So we need to go to the seed vendor in the town to get that as a starting point. So we'll definitely do that, as well as get the seeds for the other stuff, which is the lettuce and the cinnamon. So lettuce seed, and then cinnamon, improved cinnamon seed, and we also are going to talk about how to get the high quality almond, which is the last ingredient. So first things first, let's go and find our seed vendor and go to her. Bye, Lucy. We'll be back. Okay, so once you're there, just tap on shop and let's get what we need. We need the strawberry seed. It's down there somewhere. There we go. So we'll get about 50 of that. Confirm. Okay. And then the lettuce seed. We get about 50 of that. Got it. Buy that. And the cinnamon seed. So got 50 of that and done. So let's go back to our camp and get our camp workers working on it. So we'll tap go. And once you're here, we'll go to the bottom where it says gather and farm and tap on farm. And let's get started. So strawberry. Ooh, wow. Boy, Antonio, he really doesn't like farming. So we'll get him on that. Merchantry will do the lettuce. And I'm renaming these people so they're organized to merchantry. You need a standard set of people to always do merchantry. You don't want to mix that up. So we'll go ahead and use our stamina to quickly complete each one. So now they're in our inventory. All right, now we have our three. Oh, hold on. We have 2 ingredients, but the dried strawberries we need to make. So cooking, we have strawberries. And for the strawberry salad, we need this. It's that. So now we need to go to the red tab and make it. So dried strawberries, now that we have strawberries. So we'll tap cook or batch cook, whatever you want to do. Let's make 10 of it, 20. That's fine. There we go. So now that we're making this item, that item is the ingredients we need to make this final thing. So now we have 25 of them. That's great. Go back to the green tab. For the strawberry salad, we now have the first, second, and third items ready to go. So let's talk about the last one, this one, the high quality almond. So there's a NPC in every town named Lucy Bencombe, and you would go to her in the town. We were just at her when we first started this, but we're going to go to her again. So you tap top left, there she is, Lucy Bencombe. And when you're there, you're going to tap on the middle option for cooking. So as I stated in the previous ingredient or recipe, all you have to do is deliver 1 food. This red treasure box shows up every Monday because you gave her something during the week. And then on that Monday, you'll get this. And within that treasure box will be a high quality almond. So if you keep doing that repetitiously every Monday, it's quite nice getting treasure boxes from Patrigio and Lucy for all sorts of things. But you just deliver. See, I just gave her 1, and I know that I'll get an almond that I need on Monday. And just plan for that. So once you do get that high quality almond, then we can go back and make our recipe. Let's go to cooking and the green tab. There it is, strawberry salad. And now we have everything we need. You just need one almond, which is great. So because we have it, we're just gonna splurge and make 10 of this. Why not? So think about it. If you get one almond, you might get more than one almond. If you give more, I'm not sure. That's for you to discover. And this does reset ultimate quantum jump cooldown for a dream horse. So if you have a dream horse and you just use your quantum jump to a location, use that and do it again. And now it's time to go to the outro of our video. And on behalf of Archmage, our seed vendor, and Lucy Benkham, we'd like to say thank you. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you like the videos on this channel, please like, subscribe, let people know I am always making more videos, and there are always more videos left to do. So once again, thank you very much, and you have a great day. Take care. Bye now.